It's October 16 with me, Muhammad Yusuf, for TVS News at 5. Let us begin with our top story. The Sarawak state government is keen to establish another building that offers reasonable rental prices for Sarawak students in Peninsular Malaysia. The initiation aims to reduce the burden of high accommodation rental rate borne by the student, as there are students who face problems when continuing their studies in the peninsula.
Kita dapat memberikan tempat tinggal kepada anak-anak kita dengan rent yang munasabah lah. Dan kita akan mengenal pasti tempatnya dulu supaya kita dapat membangunkan apa yang telah dicadangkan.
Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg spoke during the town hall session for the BERAMBEH Sarawak 2022 program on Saturday, October 15th. Abang Johari also said there is a need to establish an engagement session between the state leaders and the university students at Peninsular Malaysia to assist them in seeking solutions for their problems.
Saya rasa memang kita mempunyai satu engagement di antara barisan pemimpin pelajar dari semua universiti di sini dengan pihak kita, supaya kita dapat sama-sama mencari jalan kalau ada masalah yang dihadapi oleh para pelajar.
Chairman of the Organising Committee for BERAMBEH 2022 program, Datuk Sri Fadilah Yusof, expressed his pride in the successful program for many Sarawakians, which has been stopped for 2 years due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Fadilah, who is also the Senior Minister of Works, added that Sarawak is the only state that holds the distinction of organising events that brings Sarawakians together in Kuala Lumpur.
Adik-adik yang saya hormati sekalian, di setiap perjumpaan, sama ada rasmi atau si rasmi, kami sentiasa menjeru anak-anak Sarawak, khususnya di Semenanjung itu. Si kira, sini kita orang berada. Sini kita orang cari rezeki. Jangan sama sekali kita orang lupa akan tanah tumpah negeri kita, Sarawak. Hujan emas di negeri orang, lebih baik kita berhujan di negeri kita pun. Sebab Sarawaklah tanah tumpah asal usul kita semua. Betul tak?
He said this in a speech during a dinner function in conjunction with the BERAMBEH ANAK Sarawak 2022 program. The dinner was graced with the presence of the Yang Dipertua Negeri Sarawak, Tun Pehin Seri Abdul Taib Mahmud, and wife, Toh Puan Datuk Patinggi Ragat Kurdi Taib. Also present were Premier of Sarawak, Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg, and wife Puan Sri Datuk Ama Jumaini Tun Tuanku Bujang, and 3 Deputy Premier, Datuk Ama Douglas Uga Embas, Datuk Ama Awang Tengah Ali Hassan, and Datuk Seri Dr. Sim Kui Hian. He also announced for the first time in history, the Sarawak government will organise a run for Sarawakians in Kuala Lumpur through Sarawak volunteers, and it will be recorded in the Malaysia Book of Records.
Now, the Kuala Baram Race 2022 Cycling Carnival successfully attracted a total of 400 participants domestically and internationally. Due to the positive response, Senadin Assemblyman Datuk Sri Lee Kim Shin said the race should become and will become an annual event for MIRI.
Saya berharaplah event ini akan menjadi satu event tahunan dan akan dimasukkan dalam kalender Majlis Batang Raya MIRI. Dengan adanya event tahunan, maka
Out of the 400 participants, 42 were from abroad, 318 from Sarawak, 13 from Peninsular Malaysia, 26 from Sabah, and 1 from Labuan. Prizes worth 22.6 thousand ringgit were offered to the winners, with the champions in the Elite Men and Master A category receiving 1,000 ringgit and a trophy, whereas the Man Junior, Veteran and Master B received 700 ringgit and a trophy respectively. For the women's category, a prize of 500 ringgit and a trophy was presented to the winners of the Open Women, Heavyweight and Folding Bike categories.
533 participants from non-governmental organizations, government agencies, school and university students attended the religious program My Prophet by the Islamic Information Center Sarawak, or IIC. The program shares insights into the struggle of Prophet Muhammad in spreading Islam and its teachings.
Chief Executive Officer of IIC, Dr. Asmah Othman, said the program has become a platform for IIC to be a space for the Muslim and non-Muslim community to learn more and detailed descriptions in regards of the Prophet, his life and his companions.
Yang paling penting adalah ibrah daripada kongsian Datuk Ustaz Kazim Alias dengan nada yang begitu bersahaja dan berjenaka, tetapi banyak memberi mesej kepada peserta-peserta yang mengikuti ceramah ini. Kita sangat kita merasa bangga dan juga kita rasa lega sebab dapat membantu masyarakat untuk mendapat penerangan ringkas tentang Nabi dan juga tentang akhlak-akhlak seorang Muslim, ya, dengan membuat sesuatu yang baik kepada masyarakat.
Dr. Asma added that there are also other programs held by IIC, including the Ibrah series program and My Islam series, which also gives exposure and shared knowledge on making Islam a way of life. The exposure not only gives awareness about Islam, but also provides methods of carrying out dialogues between different religions in peace without causing problems.
Because we want to promote the beauty of Islam and also the universality of Islam. It's not just for the Malays. Islam is for all religion, for all ethnics, and it's very simple. And it has to be shown through our kuliah and our own behavior.
She said this after attending the IIC My Prophet Cinta Sejati Cinta Abadi program in Kuching. The program, which started at 9 a.m., was also attended by the Mufti of Sarawak, Datuk Haji Kipli Haji Yassin, as well as the Chief Executive Officer of the Sarawak State Mosque Welfare Trust Board, Datuk Haji Abang Abdul Wahab Abang Julai.
After hours of preparations, despite the heavy rain, the Putasi celebration and procession was held successfully as sounds of drums and lion dance accompanied by a chariot carrying Lord Vishnu, one of the principal Hindu deities, hits the street of Kuching on Saturday night. The grand ceremony was attended by people from all walks of life and was officiated by the Mayor of Kuching South City Council, Datuk Wee Hong Seng, who also took part in the breaking of coconuts, procession and prayers as part of the holy celebration.
So today's function is actually before the Deepavali celebration. We have a 1 month, that is Protasi month, with 4 or 5 weeks. So today is the last week. We celebrate on Saturdays. So today is the last Saturday and we end up with the procession. So the procession is for Lord Vishnu. So this is the auspicious thing about this. So most people after this occasion, they'll be looking forward for the Deepavali celebration, which is celebrated widely among all Hindus.
Putasi celebration this year was a grand one, as this ceremony was held in collaboration with the Hindu Temple Association Kuching, HTAK, from Lord Srinivasagar Perumal Temple and Stake Lion Dance. According to Mr. Raju, this collaboration was part of the good relations between the two associations, as both would work together if either have any celebration or parade. Each association would participate by playing the urumi, also known as a drum, which is a musical instrument often used by the Indian community, lion dances, and many more. Hong Seng said he was honored to be invited to such an event, seeing participating in one can strengthen the relationship between folks of different races and religions in Sarawak. This includes a learning process for the people of Kuching who are still not familiar with such events.
Because I think Sarawak is a multiracial country. And it is good that other races learning each other's custom, culture, and religion, so that the unity of our Sarawakian will continue. So that's why I think, whenever I'm invited and all that, I will surely make time for it, because as a mayor, you need to understand others, your people, your fellow people in your area, on their culture, on their belief, and on their practice.
Welcome back. Now onto some global updates. A total of 41 casualties were recorded from the mine explosion that occurred in Batin, Turkey, when the last miner was found lifeless. The news was confirmed by the Turkish president himself when he made a visit to the mine. Tayyip Erdogan then informs the public that the cause of the fire has not been finalized, while also not ruling out the possibility of it being orchestrated.
Elbette bu patlamanın nasıl yaşandığı, varsa sorumlularının kimler olduğu yürütülecek idari ve adli soruşturmayla ortaya çıkacaktır. Bu soruşturmalara çok yönlü olarak zaten başlanmıştır. Şu andaki önceliğimiz yer altındaki işçilerimize ulaşmaktı ve en son 41. işçimize ulaştık.
Initial analysis of the case showed the existence of methane in the coal mine, which might have caused the explosion. This phenomenon is known as fire damp. A total of 110 miners were at work when the explosion occurred at 6:15 p.m. on October 14th. 58 survived, either rescued by the teams or got out by their own means. In 2014, 301 miners were killed in the country's worst ever mining disaster, which occurred in the western town of Soma, Istanbul.
On to our final news. Online videos have emerged showing smoke billowing from a prison in Tehran. What may have sounded like fireworks were actual gunshots fired from inside the complex, coupled with several explosions and screams.
Iranian officials have yet to respond on the matter, nor there is any official media coverage on the incident. The location was confirmed via satellite image matching, but the date of the video remains in question. The prison is home to many criminals facing security charges, especially those that were blacklisted by the U.S. government in 2018 for serious human rights abuses. But the treatment in the prisons has also been met with some backlash. According to Human Rights Watch, the prison allegedly have used threats of torture and indefinite imprisonment as means to gather intel, while also denying any medical attention to the inmates.
See the world closer with TVS as we bring you the latest news updates, both locally and internationally. Just a click away by heading on to our website at www.tvstv.my or by following us on our social media platforms. And that's all the time we have for TVS News at 5. My name is Muhammad Yusuf. Don't forget to watch tonight's Nightline. Thank you and have a good day.